Welcome to the Parting Ways Project. I'm your host, Wayne Barboza. What you're about to hear are actual events, historical events that are taking place between the sons of the American Revolution and direct descendants of the founding fathers and forefathers. These are also the descendants of the African American. This is our contribution, and I think America should be aware
U.S. mail
the spirit is alive.
So when they answered me back, what choice are you going to get? I've already told the surrogate that you sent, the Mason that you sent, this is about money and resources, and if they ain't what you here to help us do, it does not interest us. Okay? So they had my roadmap, period. Plus, they had all this data and background on you and Everett Hogan and all those other folks. So wait, you're right. Now getting back to your point about you, Everett is also into what you are into, because let me tell you how I discovered that. Remember when you and I went to Plymouth when Everett and Candy was reciting that poetry in that church that we met Peter Gomes at? You and Everett started talking about the signs and the symbolism in that church. I just was listening to you guys. And, yeah, and I'm saying, damn, Moose and Everett really know.
Oh, good.
And we're gonna break it into phases, just so I can help him, because I know Musa for a while, but he's gonna need a little bit of order to it. So we're taking one piece at a time. So today, by the end of this afternoon, I'll have like a little layout of the entrance that he gave me some info on.
Okay.
And the sketch, and then like what plan I would do just according to what Musa gave me, and then I think we could be able to move forward from there,
Okay, that's excellent. I got a question. Are you working with, what concept are you working with as far as what I talked to you about? Because we do have a 501c3 if we needed it. We do have a organization with a fatherhood organization with a self-help thing that goes back and on record, documented, 30 years. You know what I mean? So that, and Moose has been, and all my sons and some of their friends have been involved with that program for a good 20 years. We'll have some fun with it later. Hello, Marques?
Yes, this is Marques.
This is Moose's dad.
Hey,
How you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good.
I hope.
Can't complain.
I was just gonna say, I hope you're taking it lightly.
I'm trying, but you know how our generation gets.
Yeah, but
every now and then, but I'm working on patience.
yeah, you're working on it. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, 30. Oh, excellent age, man. That's the day I started my career.
Really?
Yeah, really. I started as King Priest Musa. He told you about that?
He mentioned a little bit, and then I seen a little bit of your page.
Okay.
Awareness you got.
Okay, very interesting. I'm a retired old man now, but you know, I never stopped doing my work. So he's been telling me that he has a little cluster of young men that want to take a bold step, and he keeps bringing up your name. So when he told me that you wanted to talk, man, I've been anticipating this call.
Oh, great.
Yeah, cause
I can give you a quick background too.
yeah, cause your connection, you know, you're made for order, and you're made
Right.
for order at a time that's critical in our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I agree.
Okay. And you speak Creole?
What'd you say?
Do you speak Creole?
Mine's a little bit touchy, you know.
Well,
I don't know.
don't worry about it.
But I played over there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Listen, brother, don't worry about it because I don't speak it either.
I'm nervous to speak it more than I don't know it.
Same thing here, and that's all my life. I'm not going to take my time to learn something when I didn't even learn the one I had. You know what I mean? It's more important about, you know, here and now. You know what I'm saying? More than doing what the generations in the past did. They dwelled in the past. All right. Musa told me that your background, and you're still in college, or you're going to college?
No, this is what happened. I graduated from Mass Dartmouth in 2002 with management and marketing. I was a double business major, but one of my marketing professors, who's my mentor, was like, man, why don't you get your marketing degree in the real world? Because I decided to try and play professional basketball. I don't know if you know my father, Ray Helpman and David Helpman, my uncle.
The names are very popular, but I'm not into sports.
Right. Well, you probably brushed shoulders with them. And well, I played for the Cape Verde national team since I was 19, so I got selected in 2000 to play. And I've been playing, you know, for them for over 10 years. I got my passport and everything. So after college, instead of going to get my master's in business, I just took a risk and just flew to Portugal and just tried out for a couple pro teams. So I was having trouble, and I ended up making it. You know, so I played 5 years pro. I lived in Portugal, Greece, France, Brazil, and then I signed a deal actually in New Zealand, Africa, and Angola. So I got to live out there for 8 months. You know what I mean? So what I did in '05 was I started sending clothes over to Portugal, my first contract, just to try to get some import-export going. And then the barriers to, you know, the European Union are ridiculous. So like what I decided after I came back, went to UMass, spoke to my professor, and he's like, well, why don't you concentrate on what you like doing? Me and my brother are tech junkies, you know what I mean? So I like programming. So I started like a international marketing and advertising agency called Urban International Media. So it started off slow. I was doing websites, and I was sending gear to Angola, I was sending gear to Cape Verde, but it just really wasn't getting me nowhere. You know what I mean? And then, to tell you the truth, I was paying for a bunch of family, you know, their damn habits. You know, and I didn't make $1 million. I was in the NBA. I have a chance to still work out and play with them, but, you know, it just made me realize, like, you know, I gotta really, if I'm gonna get this business going, I gotta make sure I, you know, concentrate and put a little bit of money into it. So, that brings me now, like last year, I'm in between work out of Los Angeles.
Bro, take your time. Take your time. I've been waiting for your call, remember? Take your time.
Oh, okay.
Put everything in there you want. Everything you want. Take a little pause, sip your coffee, you know, whatever. All right.
Cool. Yeah. So like where I'm at right now is I have, just so you know what my marketing company does, and this is what I'm interested for you too, just on the side deal. Never mind what what everybody's trying to get involved with, because I want to also. But like for example, I have it's called New England Mattress Guys. They're looking for a web presence with e-commerce capabilities, meaning they could take payment, receive payment, send bill, what have you online. But the niche that's happening right now is that so many people have the information, but they don't have the time to get it online. So like I have teamed up with UMass Dartmouth, and I have, so it's not like I'm going back to school, but I lecture a marketing class every semester, like a senior level marketing course, and like I get like 2 kids to help me volunteer and do market research and whatnot. So where I'm at now, and like I was trying to tell Musa, I'm like, Musa, you gotta get to Cape Verde. It's cheap, like the construction stuff's going crazy, because that's what we're trying to do this spring with Musa's website, just so that he's more organized. Like he could be at a different place, and if a deal comes through, at least he can get the information and still follow up, because that's what happens with a lot of people. They get the deal, but there's no follow up, and then the deal gets lost, and then there's no like repetitiveness. So like I spoke to people in Cape Verde, and then I got a couple, I don't know if you want to call them dry contracts, but basically dry distribution contracts is what I'm calling them, and I'm waiting for them to give me the logo so I can start selling like Cape Verdean gear, like here in the United States, and get it manufactured here. That way, like the cost is a little bit cheaper. So like my whole the whole nutshell I'm trying to get in is if I'm going to be playing ball again, I want to be linked up with guys like you and Musa and everybody else that's doing stuff. That way, when I have my money, I can come back and invest in something worth it besides meals and shit for guys that used to be old friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at. Like I'm on my way to the better public access. I'm editing some video for these girls that have like a non-profit for their like young teen mothers or something like that.
Oh,
that's
so
like basically where I'm at. I got a business plan.
You do have hold on. You say you excuse me. You say you have a business plan?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I have 3 of them actually.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you up with a few questions. I don't know if you're done, but you can continue in a second. But I don't want to take. In other words, I'm an old man. Slow down. I got a. Hey, I'll give you a brief because I don't know what you know about me. All right, but I'm the project developer for the Parting Ways project. That means, in fact, Ambassador Brittle from Cabo Verde cut the ribbon on the land. It's a land development. It's a land development project, and what it boils down, we got about 26 point something acres right now, but it's still the rest of the acreage is like 1,000 some odd acres. So what that entitles is the parts of Kingston, Massachusetts, and Plymouth. So of course, we can't, like the Indians, the same thing. We own the land, but they stole it and used it and they built on it. So it would take a long time to fight for the rest of the land. But we played the game good enough to get 26 acres back. Now the term was that there's 4 graves that belong to black revolutionary soldiers that fought with George Washington. Now years went by, but I mean, this is going to take about 2 minutes to tell you. Years went by, like 30 some odd years, and this brother, a black brother, was trying to make this project work in a town that was from the earliest founding of this country was a Puritan, meaning no blacks. You know what I mean? Even today, if you go up to Plymouth, and this is Plymouth Rock, and all the hometown of America, you find the skeletons. Okay. Now me, I'm esoteric. You know what that is, right? Okay. Somewhat gifted, like I said, I got an 8th grade education, but I was in guided missiles back in '64. Okay, so I have skills, but I'm not educated. Okay, long story short, I've always had my own businesses and survived my own way. and I was never educated by them, so I had to do my own education.